Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be having from the Iceland freezer place Young's Gastro restaurant quality fish. It says here. Now it's tempura battered, crispy 2 lemon and herb Basa fillets. There we are. There's a close up of that. There we go. It's £2.50. You get two fillets in there. Let me just get that screen. It's a bit pretty steamy in here. Okay, so yeah, these have been cooking for about 25 minutes now. There you go. Actually, and the thing is, I had to break these fishes. There's 2 of them, right? And I had to. They're so big. I had to break them in half to get them in the tray here. They're about as long as the packet here. This is pretty bloody big. All right, so yeah, so they're pretty good. What I'll do, I'll try and put the 2 pieces. I don't actually know which pieces go with what, but yeah, actually that's about right. Okay. Yeah, I did the fish in the convection oven. There we go. You've seen that before. I did a demonstration. If you Mark's Remarks convection oven, type that in and I'll explain what the buttons were. There we are. So you got 2 pretty big fishes there. Like I say, they're so big I had to cut them in half. It wasn't easy actually. It wasn't. My knives are sharp. My knives are dull. And the fish was frozen, so it was a bit of a job. Anyway, cut them in half, so makes them easier to handle. We got some veg. I found a new veg. Well, not a new veg. Ugh. You know, like instead of buying the little packets of Brussels sprouts, you get like 13 of them for £1.30, which works out as 10 pence each. Which was a bit of a scandal, which I used to get them, of course, when they were discounted down to about 60p or so. The Co-op was starting to do button sprouts, and they cost, right on the back, they cost £1. Now these are button sprouts. These are smaller than the ones I was getting before, but, I mean, I haven't counted them, but, I mean, I've got 10 in the bowl there. Going on what 10 looks like, I would say there's approximately 70 plus in here. So, you know, you figure these sprouts cost like £1.50 by my math. Oh boy. About £1.50, which is better than the 10 pence I was paying before. So, I'm going to be taking advantage of the cheap Brussels sprouts, you know. I mean, they're the frozen ones, but I figure, you know, it's no big deal. Frozen, fresh, you know, it's all good. Anyway, okay, so we've got some roast potatoes as well. Now these have been in. These are like really crispy here. Now these come coated with some kind of, you know, some kind of coating, some kind of oil or grease or something. But what I also did, I gave him a quick spray with this, just a couple of squirts of this. What was it? I thought I put, oh yeah, £1.75. There we go. So, what that is, just a bit of extra oil in there. Okay. Now this you might recognise. This the other day this come in with 2 chicken breasts covered in bacon, 2 sausages and 2 stuffings. And what you do, you take the plastic wrapper off the top, throw it in the oven, and away you go. You got your chicken dinner. Now, what I was saying before to you was that well, I wash these out and reuse them. Just like now, I've used them as roast potatoes. And, you know, put them in roast potatoes in, just throw them straight in the oven. Okay. Anyway, so there we are. Now, these 2 fishes cost £2.50. The Brussels sprouts, I used 10 of them out of 70. They were £1 a bag. So they're £1.50 each. So it's about 15p. Vegetables next to nothing. Potatoes, I don't know how much the potatoes cost. They've had them in the freezer for ages. They might have been in the deal, the co-op deal, but I don't know. But, oh, very well. There we go. Oh, hot. I'll tell you what, and roast potatoes are real simple. I mean, I seem to buy the frozen ones, but I don't know how you would go about doing a roast potato from a raw potato. I mean, I don't know whether you cook it and then bake it, or just bake it. Probably boil it, then bake it, I would imagine. Anyway, who knows? It's bound to be a YouTube channel explaining that. But I buy the frozen ones already done. Just throw them in there and they come out great, Anyway, tell you what, this fish. I was actually a little bit concerned because there seemed to be a lot of basil on it, which I'm not a big fan of basil, but this has got a very nice coating. It's lemon and herb. I can't taste much lemon. Can't taste much herbs in it either, although I can see some herbs on it. But it's got batter on it, which is, I mean, it's really good. There's a slight slight bit of oil on the fish batter, but it just gives it a bit of moisture. That's her. Yeah, change the viewfinder there. Oh boy, these potatoes are. These potatoes are hot. Now the last Gastro I did, I guess if you type in Marks and Marks Gastro, I can't remember. I did there was two lengths of fish with tomato and basil. Yeah, there was no coating on them, or no, not like this where it's got battered coating. It's really good. It was just like, it was a tomato and basil sauce. That wasn't bad. It wasn't sort of great, but if you want to see the other the other fish that this company do. And on the back, it's got a couple of pictures. They also do whole tail scampi. I can't see properly. Cod, spinach, cheese, and oh boy. That's the thing about old age. You can't. Oh boy. Alright, cod, spinach, cheese and potato gratin. That's one of the little pictures. Whole tail shrimp. And that one looks interesting. Beer battered cod. See if I can right there. Oh jeez, I can't. Anyway, but beer battered cod. That's enough messing about with that. So if I get a chance, I'll go. I'll grab them other ones. But this fish is very good. It doesn't. The batter is crispy. It's not oily as such. It's not greasy, although I can taste it has a hint of oil on it, just to give it moisture. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's very nice. It's hard to describe just how nice it is. It doesn't taste anything like I've had in the chip shop. I mean, they use cod, and this is Basa fillets. Let's have a look. Ingredients: Basa, 75%. In brackets, that's a fish. It says here. Oh, I've not heard of Basa. I've heard of Bass, but not Basa. Anyway, Basa 75%, rapeseed oil, wheat flour, theremin, water, gram flour, potato starch, palm oil, lemon powder, raising agents, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's actually quite good. I'm glad I actually bought those. I mean, £2.50. Not the most economical way to buy fish, I guess. But I mean, I bought those, you know, because I needed, you know, I want to make a video of it, show you different brands. And these Brussels are actually quite good. They're smaller than the other ones I was buying. 13 in a pack for £1.30. Although that was the full price of it. I think I'll be buying the frozen ones again. Anyway, so I mean, I'm afraid I can't give you a price of what all this is costing, other than the fish was £2.50, and you get 2 of them. But they're quite big. I mean, they're quite thin as well. You know, I mean, I've had other pieces of fish where they're quite thick, you know, covered in batter. These are thin, but they're quite big. So big I had to cut them in half to get them in the cooker. Yeah, so £2.50 for the fish. Very small amount for the veg. Half a bag. Whatever the roast potatoes were, I've used half a bag. Hopefully next time I'll get a price for you. Anyway, if you want something fish and potatoes, you want a tasty fish, this is actually very nice. Although there are a lot of cheaper options which I normally go for. Alright, anyway, I'll put this over here. There you go, subscribe over here and another video link over there. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.